Hello guys, welcome back to the Mia series. Hey, it's been a little while. The last several weeks we had some stuff going on, and but today's the day we're gonna get started with episode 2. I know people have probably been waiting with the next episode. We're gonna get back into the groovy things, so we have some more games videos coming up hopefully this week. Zach's been here with us, and we had stuff. Sorry with the beeps. Beep, beep. But anyway, this is gonna be an exciting episode. I think Jeff is gonna really love it, and Ginger, and maybe who else who's gonna watch this video. So Wednesday was Mia's first day of school. If you watched part 1, you should go back and rewatch part 1 if you haven't seen it yet. Go back and watch and just get your mind catched up on it. They just moved here from a different state. Mia and the family, Mia and my wife. Then part 2, we actually have it where me will be my wife goes away, and we have some special guests staying with me over the weekend. This is over the weekend of 2021. So we also have the rewards of Evan Stiegler. Me and him and been talking in the episodes. They have been wanting to meet me. It's not just having Tammy and Lacey last year. They're going to come to it, and they're going to stay with me. We also have Alan and her family, Alan's sister Alan. Evan's sister Alan. But anyway, we also this weekend they're gonna train. They're gonna train Evan. Evan was gonna train me how that. They were gonna also think they're gonna be coming up Friday afternoon. I think they're gonna be up there before Mia gets on. Like I said, she hasn't. Yeah, how Evan brings her truck up with brings his. Yeah, how he says a podium. Yeah, how he was bringing me. Yeah, how not me, Evan was bringing me some products, and also how we had that Saturday. How Justin Lee Anderson was going to come help. No, not Justin was. He was just going to come out for the Saturday. After that Evan and. Yeah, how Evan and Justin are both have surprises. So then how, like I said, how I've been talking. Doesn't even know we can see it. Yeah, but. Yeah. And then how over. And that's one, but how the hell they're gonna pull the kids out of it. I don't know. How Evan was gonna go to shot that moment in it. Do some stuff, and how around it sometime after that that's when they're gonna hopefully around like I think 3:30. Yeah, how we actually live in the same house that we lived in, and we that we moved to. Yeah, how had a nice shop. How the shop was a little bit bigger than it is. Maybe the size of maybe a Jamie shop or not. By the way, Jeff is watching this. Have you been to Jamie shop? Cool. But how we actually how happened and how we actually got on that on you with. So then finally so finally Friday morning so next Friday morning the starts. The whole meal was getting ready to go to school. School home was the last day before the long weekend. She was, but she doesn't know how yeah, after school you're gonna love the surprise. But you have to wait till after school. By the way, I don't think I'm gonna be here after school. But you will love the surprise. You're gonna love the surprise. That's what's gonna happen this weekend. I think you're gonna love. But you have to wait till after that. So finally, I got. How Friday was about a day. So how she was gonna use to the school and new teachers and yeah, the new school and stuff like that. But the new classmates and friends and she actually met a couple already. But so finally she got ready to go to how she drove the Jeep truck to school that day. Yeah. So finally school got out, now because of the surprise. So finally, so how they left around around noon when how they left after, so finally, how they got home, how they got to, so then how it happened. So we're gonna rewind with the school. So now back with Evan and so fine how Evan was good stuff like how he was loaded up, how he was at a shop loading up his trail. Yeah, how Evan got me as a new tools and yeah. You know how she was gonna bring with some products, how she had some brown noodles and how some stuff to help her get the started out there. Yeah, how they were gonna bring a few things, how items and stuff out of how I called it. We can then maybe snag like random. I'll check with and how we'll end up on Jensen's Hill and down summer. Yeah. How Justin was gonna bring some stuff over. Yeah, how Justin asked about some stuff too. Yeah, how the only people who tend to come tonight were just Alan and yeah, how Alan was Alan. Then okay. Maybe we should do another maybe Sunday. So that was going to come, Justin was going to come sometime in the morning. So finally, so then finally, then they helped Tammy and picked up the kids. Then finally they got in the truck and finally, when they came up. So then finally around how Ellen got stuff. Maybe Ellen came up by herself, so not sure. Actually, the whole family came. This is gonna be a great weekend. So then finally around 3 o'clock up, then how they finally got to the house, they pulled in the driveway. So then shortly after, I think school got out, I think around 3:00. And they were so then finally school got out, then finally Mia came home. And she was so happy, she already saw the surprise. Oh, looks like she was, Ellen was standing out there, how the parents actually set up, how the Kelby actually, how they came around the trap through that, how the parents set, we actually set. So Abden was standing right there. Yep, there he is. Oh, everybody was standing there. Oh, Abden. So she was so happy to see Abden and yeah. Welcome, Abden. I'm so glad I get to see you again. Actually, I'm so glad that really, this was a great treat. They're gonna have a great weekend, yeah. Yeah, so finally, they finally came into the house, yeah. Then Ellen said, I love you, Jeep truck. That was Ellen. So then finally, how they sat down and they talked and, yeah. Yeah, she loved singing this episode. So they talked about that for a little while. Ellen loved that movie. I don't know, maybe Evan and Tammy did. Who knows? That's when we're all study guys. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Why not? Maybe you guys said it, I don't know. But I put the hole in it, doing that? Yeah. They were actually, so then finally, for a little while we were separate. Actually, Ellen helped her dye her hair purple. And then we did this, was it last year? We did, when you remember when we started the Coda Mia series, we had put it apart, but Ellen, we're going to add that part in the game. This is a completely different Mia, this is not the same one. But, well, she actually helped dye her hair purple. She loved purple, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe glue, I'm not sure. Maybe like Joey from Inside Out. Have you guys seen Inside Out? Yeah. So then finally, I think for now, yeah, she was actually gonna sleep The whole room was in the basement. She had the tent set up down there, and stuff like that, and yeah, like Alan and Mia was his staying over. So we actually showed her around the house. Yeah. She was very happy that Alan and Tammy were there. Yeah. Alan is such a great guy. Do you agree, Jeff? Do you not agree? Is he the guy? I don't know. Alright, so finally, like after Alan helped me do her hair, it was time for supper. That night, Tammy was actually getting ready to make the best spaghetti that she ever had. Yeah, they actually brought, they're doing spaghetti and meatballs. They were gonna make some garlic bread too and stuff like that. So finally, a little while later, yeah, it was time for dinner. Tammy did a great job cooking the dinner. And Tammy and the girls helped her. It was so great. Yeah. Evan was actually watching TV. They were watching, they were watching, Alvin and Mia were watching Posh, his YouTube channel. Yeah. I don't know what they were watching. They watched a bunch of how he got his laptop with, and how they were watching. Back fun like the year, and yeah. The whole Alan and Cat think is Alan's wife, Alan's husband's name might have been like Kenny or something. I'm not really sure. But that was when they were making supper. With big Tammy. So then finally dinner was ready. They all came to the table. Everybody ate. It was so good. Mia loved Tammy's spaghetti that she made. It was so good. So then finally this is after supper. So tomorrow, this was Evan talking. Tomorrow. So the reason why we're up here. Yeah, that was it. So what's the reason? Well, tomorrow we're gonna. So what's that big trail there? The reason why that. Actually, we're gonna train you how to me and you. Also, have another idea about, and his name is Justin. Yeah. Then we get two guys for the price of one. I don't think you know him, Jeff, but we're gonna use the shop, so we're gonna go. I might they move the trail out with it. That. Now, after somehow they just pulled into the lane. They pulled into the lane driveway right now. So they get. They got some stuff. I'm gonna show you how he got the training fuel tank with and I don't know if he runs the small pilots. Maybe a couple rounds or something. That's how he got those wheels that they might use it. And how some other stuff and how that's why they decided to bring the trail with. He didn't bring like the cavalry or anything like that. Now he just buy his white truck, the diesel one, and with the wheels on it. So that was actually happened. I don't know if he talked about, sorry, but I got to get lost sometimes, so yeah, so. But then I also got you some tools, I think. I got you some brand new tools for you to have too. Everything was paid for then. Yeah, now we actually talked how me and them talked about the price and all that. So the city wanted us to pay like. Yeah, how we also gave in some old maybe near like the I think they've been in you got some you the GA some to ones for 6,000 ones and you got the United 270s and maybe a couple of DeWalt miles too. Just stuff to get like help get maybe a couple of each and not really sure, maybe one of each and not sure. Just help me get started. I don't know who they're using the Inoxes. I don't think then maybe a couple of sand. Yeah. Yeah, then the that was kind of everything then ooh, now Evan was showing some pictures of what they all look. Then how she got then those are the brands then some bottom wheels. There's some yellows and some red ones and some orange ones. I don't know. Maybe some. They haven't brought everything they sell. Maybe a couple each out. Yeah, then you brought the aluminum stuff, the green and everything. And then the stainless stuff too. But yeah, he also brought the. Now one of the things one of the things Evan was gonna talk to them about was choosing up maybe buying a job other than have maybe me up. I don't know, should he bring the tools or should maybe I don't know, we might maybe take that back, maybe Evan just about all this stuff out. But how we did run like the bottom wheels and the tools maybe they might maybe see what Mia wants. That's how he didn't actually bring the tool. How he didn't actually bring brand new tool. How he got his tools. But how he was going to take them back. But how one of the things that Evan how Evan was going to do was like see what maybe have Mia do it. Or some tools well well maybe go with thing. Well, maybe, I know the only stores that's around here is just Menards of it. I think there's some other Home Depots. I think there's one, the closest one is like in Hudson. Maybe we might have Evan taking them. That's how Evan was going to be hanging out with them, and how they were going to be there Sunday too. How they're not going to go home till some great man day. Oh, we don't actually come back until Monday. Maybe a little bit longer. How are we gonna? I think was that the week. My douane. How Adam was gonna give him those drill master boxes. So I might get something, maybe get a stab with it. But I should look at some other tools. Yeah. So anyway, so finally having the talk and the fight went way quicker than what we just did here. So then finally, see how long have we been recorded then for? Man, this is gonna be a long night. Let's take how Justin was gonna how he was gonna how he was gonna stay over Saturday and Sunday now. Yeah. And then so now so then finally, like I said, how having Evan, me and Evan and that's it, how we watch him all the videos Evan's detailing the polishing and well, they watch old ones and some new ones and stuff like that. How Evan was gonna bring and so another thing we never really talked about how he buys cat on the BN. How she been wanting to start. They would maybe start all that. Yeah, how they were working on now a little bit that not yet how happened and at first I did, but still kind of learning the whole YouTube thing, but myself, but I think maybe next week I'm gonna take these. I think there's some more maybe. So it may take a big at these. Might be still flat kind of. How they went down there for a little while, how was about all the camping gear and this. So finally, and that's where we're looking at leave off with and the episode 2 is where we actually start polishing. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with part 2. It won't be long, so stick around.